Hello and welcome back to a brand new Player 2 Plays. My name is Paul James and today I have the great fortune to be playing Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. Thank you very much to PlayStation Australia and Insomniac Games for providing me a copy of the game, which formed the basis of my review, which you can find at player2.net.au, and today we're going to be playing through the opening act of the game. So let's jump into it. As you can see, we're going completely from scratch, just normal difficulty, start the game. It's a fairly lengthy cutscene to begin things.
Members of the Resistance, report to your nearest intake facility immediately. We promise nothing nefarious will befall you. We promise.
So we're in Nefarious City here.
Resistance members, report to the VIP section of your nearest intake facility for compulsory behavioral modification. It will be fun.
Our newest Lombax, which, for anyone who's been following some of the pre-release marketing, her name's Rivet.
There is the assistant, and there is the infobot. Whew, masterful work. Now get out of there and decrypt that thing.
Where is the infobot?
Go, go. Your ship is up ahead. Where are you going?
Got him. Now, some surface level thoughts while this cutscene's playing out. Again, you can check out my review, player2.net.au, for my full,
Just me.
comprehensive opinions on the final product. But the game is sensational. If you love Ratchet & Clank games, especially the Future Trilogy on the PS3, then you are going to absolutely adore this. The game looks sensational. It's really like, part of a preview opportunity I had. I was talking to, or hearing from the likes of Marcus Smith and co from Insomniac, and the word Pixar was uttered a lot of times. Like, it was, look at that. And that with Ratchet. Pixar, like the benchmark that Pixar has set is obviously the benchmark that they've been shooting for, and I think they've pretty well gotten there.
What if we are washed up?
Luckily, we will not need to perform any heroics. Unless you count smiling and waving.
Right.
When you look at the, like, every little hair as it twitches, as the light passes through. It looks incredible.
Marshals of our parade, Ratchet and Clank. I, Captain Copernicus Leslie Quad, will be your host. With me, Stephen Mars. And Rusty Pete.
So you can kind of see there's a big celebration for Ratchet and everything that he's done over the journey.
Yes, folks, we have a momentous day in store for you. Starting with me, and ending with a surprise gift from Clank to Ratchet.
Oh dear, must he tell the entire galaxy?
Wait, a gift? For what?
Oh, you will
You'll see.
It is awaiting us at the front of the parade route.
Well, we better get moving then.
It all started on planet Earth.
So you get a little bit of a a recap if you want to kind of linger around and listen to what Quark has to say as he kind of recounts Ratchet's history, or Ratchet and Clank's history.
Clank's ship came crashing from the night sky. Ratchet rescued the defective warlock, and the rest is intergalactic history.
All right. I mean, the particle effects, like when you know, and it probably isn't highlighted at any point better than actually the opening here, when you just see the fireworks exploding in front of you. So, and there's so much activity, there's so much movement. You know, you've got all these people in the crowd. The attention to detail is exceptional. Like, sure, you can see a few of the same, like, character models for the most part. You know, with just subtle kind of clothing variants, but it looks incredible. And you've got Skid and you've got Quark there. Like, everything looks gorgeous.
Who could forget the Blarg invasion of Kerwa? Show the crowd some of those world-class
Here we go.
sharpshooting skills.
So that's our, oh, sorry, that's our first weapon, the burnt pistol, or the burst pistol, I should say. Alright, we'll head up here. Burst pistol is out of ammo. That was health. Where did I get? Oh yeah, there. Sorry, there's the crate.
The Hall of Heroes is safe. Hey, I think
But now the party's been crashed.
What is this supposed to be a reenactment of? Sweet bounty on your head, Lowback.
Ratchet, I do not believe this is part of the show.
On we get.
Someone put a bounty on us?
I hope this is not about your gift. Hurry, we must get to the front of the parade route.
Or you can jump them like that, or you can just smash on through. And that applies to basically every obstacle in the game when you're on the grind rails.
Oh dear. Activating Magna Boots! Come on, let's keep this show going! So much for smiling and waving, huh?
I would bet the blogs are behind this, or the Cragmites, or... Oh, Dr. Nefarious.
Ha, no way! Nefarious has been retired longer than we have.
And as you can see, like, this is set quite a long time after the events too. Like, they're talking about kind of retirement and those sort of things, like having been out of action for a little while.
Watch out for swashbuckling marauder.
Get him, Robomutts!
Now, obviously, the arsenal is quite light on at this early. Oh, sorry, I forgot that it was just a single thing there.
There, we can glide over.
The mysteries of the Great Clock. Against the fighting fighters. Monologue prepared for this one.
More goons incoming.
Yeah, the arsenal's obviously quite light on at the moment, but it'll get there. And you'll get things like the hover boots and all those sorts of things that'll help improve your mobility as well while you play. Like this, you know, all the Ratchet, like the typical Ratchet and Clank gameplay systems are all here. There's a couple of cool additions. The Phantom Dash, for example. In terms of what you can cling onto, there's some cool little additions there as well. There's still the leveling up of your weapons, which when you get to end game and you've finished everything, you can actually level up beyond the usual level 5. Ah, didn't miss a beat, Ratchet. It's almost like the person playing has beat and finished the game already.
We reach the present of our hero's story. Ratchet, the last known Lombax, whose kind is lost in another dimension, will receive a mysterious gift from Clank.
I had a speech prepared, but considering that our event seems to be under assault, I will cut to the chase. Ratchet, I do not know where I would be without you. You are my closest friend, my teammate, and you have given up a lot to... I have repaired the Dimensionator, so you can...
Yeah, the Dimensionator is important because it featured at the end of the kind of future titles, where the Dimensionator is a tool that allows Ratchet to go and meet other Lombaxes. He's the only one in the universe, but if he goes to another dimension, suddenly there's potential. Rivet, for example, is one of those in another dimension.
Considering my goons were meant to annihilate you 8 minutes ago.
Oh, what do you want, Nefarious?
Yes. Can't anyone print instruction manuals anymore?
And so things are starting to get fairly ugly, and it's what kind of prompts a collision of worlds, I guess, is what we could best describe it as. The crossing over of worlds, even.
We have to get the Dimensionator.
And the way that the cutscenes like that transit. Oh damn it! Shouldn't have done that. The way that the cutscenes just transition over to gameplay and back, like you've just seen there, is something astonishing. Oh, didn't dodge it.
Of course you are. Why wouldn't you be?
I should have known Nefarious would try something like this.
Don't beat yourself up. This'll be just like old times. Come on. It looks like Nefarious
I mean,
landed somewhere near the
like clearly
train
time has
station.
passed. Ratchet
Mrs. Zircon.
doesn't look like he's aged in the slightest.
Need a weapon? Mrs. Zircon has it all.
So we can get either the Enforcer or the Shadow Bomb. You'll get, at the end of the day, you'll get the opportunity to acquire every weapon in the game. We'll go the Enforcer. I don't want to watch the preview, but you're going to make me.
You have a good
More goons incoming.
All right. Some of my evasive maneuvers, like that stem from like the Phantom Dash, for example, they're not here at this early stage of the game, and it's a little bit frustrating because I can't dodge like I want to.
The train's pulling away. Let's go.
Yep, there goes the train. past some of the locals. We've just taken out these goons.
Put down the Dimensionator, Nefarious.
Put down the Dimensionator. Yeah, right. Today, you will see what losing feels like. Spoiler, it's exhausting. As soon as I figure out these stupid coordinates. Say goodbye. Hey! What did you do?
This is where things start getting a little bit crazy, and then you can actually see a rift directly opposite the bridge there.
The bridge is shot. There has to be another way across.
The rifts are reacting to the phase quartz in your glove. Try pointing it at one of them.
This is definitely gonna come in handy.
And so you can get some raritanium that goes towards upgrades for your weapons. Oh yeah, I can't phantom dash across there yet, can I? Yeah, so there's various upgrades and those sort of things. The 5-tier leveling system, like I said, will extend to...
These guys.
Not nearly enough.
Oh, what? Why aren't you letting me change my weapon? Yeah, lots of little alt fire options and those sort of things that all stem from the various upgrades that you get for your weapons. So we can kind of see the map, the objective, where we're up to, where we're off to. We'll head inside in a moment.
This is worse than I had imagined.
Yep.
Sand sharks from above.
Got him.
Might as well give up.
Is that a kraken?
Or at least a very large octopus.
Nefarious' ship. We've got to find a way up there.
The taxis leaving from that stand are driving right by.
Let's go.
it.
Then we better not miss our ride. Hey, when did you rebuild the Dimensionator?
I have hobbies, and I know that finding the Lombaxes has always been important to you. I thought perhaps we could go together.
That's really thoughtful. But why don't we get it back from Nefarious first?
You're encouraging me to swap through the wheel, that's fine. I guess until I ran out of Enforcer ammo. Keep moving on. The way everything breaks up, the particle effects, as I mentioned before, in a different, different context before, but it's just, it all looks exceptional.
Nefarious.
These rifts are getting out of hand.
Nefarious is in way over his head.
What is that?
Whoa! Hey!
And so I don't, see, we've already got enough bolts that now we can go and get the next weapon anyway, the Shadow Bomb. So we'll get that, just adding to our arsenal a little bit.
See you, Vax.
And you can kind of see the little prompts there, and this is important in terms of the triggers. because you can kind of get your arc, work out where it is with a half pull of the trigger, and then pull the whole way to throw.
Did Dr. Nefarious really resurface after all these years? Just to try and take over the universe again?
Yeah, I kind of wish he was doing a worse job. More butts.
Nice work, Ratchet.
Couldn't have done it without
And so you can,
pal.
especially when you get to some of the higher difficulties and obviously the difficulty ramps up, you can use the rifts to kind of pull yourself across different parts of the map, give yourself that little bit of room
All right,
to work
now
with.
let's get to Nefarious.
In combat, like getting that space between you and those who are chasing you, those who are out to get you, not a bad thing.
Quickly. We cannot let Nefarious overuse the Dimensionator. We must lower his defenses. Toads are so unpleasant.
Alright, there he is again. Oh,
Take that, Nefarious.
down to 45%.
Amoeboids. Where did Nefarious find these?
My ultimate plan. Perfect, flawless, and nothing will
Again, the burst pistol going up another level.
How many times have we heard that?
probably around 80. No, it doesn't matter.
His defenses are weakening.
The last time.
Nearly there. Where are we at? 30%.
Oh dear, he is targeting us.
8%. Got him.
You think a crushing defeat is all it takes to stop me?
I mean, yes.
Well, think again! We're going to a dimension where I always win, so you can finally know how it feels.
This is where some of the SSD stuff really comes in. Like, we just got ripped through a rift into a whole other map in the world. Oh, I didn't see that. And it was instantaneous.
How bad is it?
Or borderline
It is
instantaneous.
certainly not good.
Great.
Where are we?
Beats me.
These are all levels that you'll visit, by the way.
To the depths with your arms, you
Ardonis.
We've been boarded! Get off me, ship, foul creature!
And welcome back to the Nefarious City.
Did I do it? Oh, what is this? What's with all the neon?
This is the part where you lose.
Ratchet, the Dimensionator.
Poor Clank's lost his arm.
no. The Dimensionator, it... What have I done?
What have you done?
Who are you?
Someone with a lot of questions. Let's go for a ride.
Yeah. Wait, I have to find my friend.
It's me? It's me! It worked! It worked! I am the winner!
Emperor Nefarious, you have returned early from your conquest.
Yes, Emperor!
So that is the intro to Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. The game is out. As of when this video goes live in Australia, in 2 hours. In New Zealand it's out now, and the rest of the world you're going to start to be able to get your hands on it over the course of the next 24 hours. So, or remaining 22 hours I guess I should say. So if you like what you're seeing, absolutely get into it. I'm not going to go through too much more than this. I'll leave you to kind of explore Nefarious City and what's going on with Ratchet, what he does now that he's separated from Clank, what happens with Rivet and kind of her storyline, because there's some really cool stuff going on in this game. It's a fantastic title, definitely one of the must-play games of the year. We've been waiting for all these PlayStation exclusives, and with this and Returnal, the PS5 is off to a fantastic start, not to mention all the stuff that came out with it at launch. If you've liked what you've seen from this video, please be sure to like, share, subscribe, all the buttons down below, and hit the notification bell. That way you're alerted to every new video the moment it goes live on the channel. That includes patched, more Player 2 plays like Game Review, Gamer School, and a whole bunch more. There's some awesome stuff there, so please subscribe and go and check it out. Visit the website player2.net.au for reviews, including mine of Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, previews, opinion pieces, news, features, links to the podcast series, Patched, the Player 2 Pixelcast, and Dev Diary. There's been some sensational developer guests on the show in recent weeks and months, with more to come. So please subscribe and go and check it out. We're also on Patreon, patreon.com/player2au, kicking a few bucks at the lower tiers, early access to episodes, at the higher tiers, monthly episode exclusives. Finally, there's Twitter. You can find me at Paul James Games, the website you'll find at Player2au, and until next time, that is Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart. The game is out imminently. Let's just say that depending on your part of the world. If you're in New Zealand, lucky guys, you can play it right now. The game is fantastic. Go check out my review again on player2.net.au. Thanks a lot for watching. Cheers.